Good morning, everyone. Wesley is off this week, so you have me, Gary McManus, in the commander's chair, and we're going to talk about drought. And then we're going to take a look at the next few months with the outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center and see what we have there. So let's get right to it. Well, the drought picture, it's just a hodgepodge of colors. It's due to the rainfall that we had going off in all different directions. Some places got a lot, and the next door neighbor might have gotten very little. So that's the way the drought monitor picture looks, with some moderate drought and severe drought scattered about, really up there in far northwest Oklahoma, still the hot spot in the state. But really, much of the state still has some abnormally dry conditions left over. That's that yellow color. Until we get a good statewide rainfall again to back up this last rainfall, I'm afraid we're going to still have these colors hanging around the drought map. So hopefully some improvement in the future. Let's take a look at that last big rain over the last 10 days. We had actually a couple of rains, 2 or 3 or 4 rains actually, but we do see down there in far east central Oklahoma, parts of central Oklahoma, up into north central and northeast Oklahoma, some really good rains, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches or more, but they were pretty scattered. Most cases you have 1 to 2 inches, and then in some extreme cases we have less than an inch down there in far southwestern, west central Oklahoma, the far western panhandle, and other little parts of the state. So just a hodgepodge of fortunes this week with the precipitation and the drought monitor. So again, hopefully we can get some improvements with some rains in the future. Now, if we take a look at the 60-day departure from normal rainfall map from the Mesonet, that's where we see still a lot of that color on the drought monitor maps. We still have deficits in the last 60 days from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 inches, even greater than 5 inches down in south central Oklahoma and far southeast Oklahoma. So still parts of the state needing lots of rainfall despite the good rains that we've had recently. Still spotty in nature at best. Okay, as we go out to the future, we do have the newest outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center. The seasonal drought outlook, this is valid for October 21st through January 31st. So basically through the end of January, we see again for the state of Oklahoma, all of the state is considered to be remaining in drought through that period or having drought develop, at least it being likely that drought will develop through that time period. So not a good picture from the CPC with the drought outlook. And why is that? Well, we do have a La Nina coming up, and as we've explained many times, La Ninas for the southern parts of the United States do tend to bring us a little bit warmer and a little bit drier than normal weather. We do see increased odds of above normal temperatures for all of the state, but especially the southern or the southwestern half or so, and then increased odds for below normal precipitation through that time period, at least for the southwestern half of the state. So the fact that we don't see increased odds of above normal precipitation, that lends us to believe that that drought is going to continue to persist and possibly spread and intensify. So the Climate Prediction Center does predict a little bit of doom and gloom for us over the next few months, but if we can get some more individual rainfall events like we did this last couple of weeks, maybe we can get some more relief in here and calm that map down a little bit. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.